And without further ado, I'm going to explain the main reason I got this pallet was because I saw some hard drives that was capable of low-level formatting and making sure that they were safe to resell. So that's one of the reasons why I jumped on this case, and one of the reasons why we got our first case from BULQ was because I saw these and I was like, you know, now I want to caution you, and I'm not going to tell you how to do it or anything else. You guys can learn it on your own. The point is, if you go and you take and you buy this stuff and you don't wipe off information of people, you are doing yourself and those people a huge disservice. So don't do that. Don't do that. If you buy something that has any kind of personal information on it, you have to make sure it's cleared off before you resell it. Okay? So be aware of that. And for the record, we are very thorough about that. We make sure, you know, not only will we do a low-level format of these, but we'll also do some integrity testing to make sure that they're working very well. Okay? So this here is a My Passport auto backup drive. It is 2 terabyte. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recover this and see if we can sell it. So look on the side of the screen. Next item. This is a very slim one. It's a Seagate, and it's also a 2 terabyte. Okay, apparently red. Now I'm not going to open these all up. I'm not. I will tell you, it feels like there's a drive in there. Feels like it. And then I have another 2 terabyte Western Digital Passport. What do you guys think? And just because I don't want to mess with you too much, we have one more 2 terabyte My Passport. Those are both Western Digitals. Okay. So, what do you guys think? And for the piece de resistance, the last piece, and this one I will open, I have a 4 terabyte Western Digital My Book. Oh, I tell you what, they sure didn't strip the hard drives out of there and resell it, because that's heavy. Nice and heavy. Neat. One thing they did do, though, is they did not give me the power supply for it. Bah! It's okay. I'll figure it out. I always do. So, obviously I'll be back, folks, and I'll talk to you about how this came out. Thank you. This is Eric at Nuts and Bolts. So everybody, I'm back with all the numbers from that case, and I wanted to go ahead and share with you how we did. If you'll remember, that case cost us $435.69. And that case was a total of 33 items. For this case that we purchased from BULQ on 6/5 and opened on 6/11, we actually had spent $435.69, as you remember. It was a salvage case, and it was primarily bath and beauty, but that the secondary category was storages and hard drives, which is one of the reasons why we purchased this case. Out of this $435.69 case, we are expecting to make total $781.35. Now, $781.35, but we have to pay for the case, of course, that we purchased. And that, of course, was $435.69. After we subtract that, we end up with $345.66. However, we still have to pay for our overhead. This is only a case, and it doesn't take up much space in the room, so we will only subtract $50 for the overhead, which leaves $295.66 of profit after everything's been paid for this case. However, for this case, we had a lot of work, so we spent a total of 14 hours. For that 14 hours, we made a total of $21.12 an hour. Okay? $21.12 an hour may sound quite generous to you, and it is a decent case for us, but there's a lot of items that's probably going to sit on the shelf for a long time. We have a lot of hustling and bustling to do to get that done, to make that amount of money. We have a lot of systems in place, so please don't think $21.12 is a big cash cow, because after you start paying your taxes on that and everything else, it's really not a lot at all. Okay, so please keep that in mind. I also wanted to take a moment and talk to you about subscribing. Please take a moment to subscribe to mine and my wife's channel, Nuts and Bolts. We put out a lot of videos. We put out about 3 a week, and we're pretty religious about it. We already have 50 some videos online, and we really appreciate all of our fan base. If you saw something tonight in one of the 3 episodes where we unboxed this case, and you thought, I would really like that item, never fear. Please drop us a line. You can either go to Facebook Messenger and look up Tiffany Knutson and leave a comment for her asking for the price and your address, or you can leave a public comment below with the nearest city and the item that you would like to purchase. We can give you a shipping quote so that we can get it shipped off to no matter where you are in the greater United States. So everybody, I realize that it's been a long time since I've talked about what we personally do on shipping. There's a lot of options for you out there as a reseller, and I really suggest that you look into those options and go to the post office, go to the FedEx office, etc. Look at the various options that are available to you. Based on your location, you may get a better deal on something than something else. We usually use the United States Post Office because we find that it's cheapest. We get a free $50 worth of insurance on the item. However, keep in mind, this is the United States Postal Office. They will come after you if you're frauding them. Okay, so the smaller items generally arrive in 2 days. However, larger items will take 2 to 9 days. I will want to say, unfortunately, we did have a great customer that purchased something in the United States Post Office, took almost that full 9 days, and then returned the item to us. And then we had to turn around and ship it again. So, unfortunately, things do happen. This customer was actually really cool about it. very nice and understood that it wasn't our fault. We went to the post office with all of our information, and they reshipped it for free, and the lady got it very quickly. So, although they sometimes make mistakes, I would tell you, if you keep good records and you take care of your situation, they're not trying to rip you off.
Click here or click here. And of course, click here to subscribe.